Hello, I'm Cheapario, and today we're going to be doing a quick unboxing of Sonic Boom on Blu-ray. So without further ado, let's open this package and see what's it about. So a little bit about Sonic Boom while I'm getting the shrink wrap off. Sonic Boom is was a show that played, I believe, on a number of different streaming platforms. You could find it, if memory serves me, you could find it on Hulu. You could find it, I think for a period of time, you could find it on probably Netflix. I'm sure that's been replaced now by Sonic Prime, which is the new show on Netflix. But Sonic Boom was a pretty entertaining series. There's not much story here, if any. It's really kind of just an on the nose bunch of gags and jokes about Sonic. This was tied into a series of games. It was kind of a different era in Sonic video games where they were doing this Sonic Boom type of franchise with Rise of the Lyric and a number of different video games on all platforms during that time. I think they had on Wii U, they had on 3DS. There's a number of different entries in the series, but it was kind of taking away the speed of Sonic the Hedgehog and making it more of like a platformer or a brawler. It's almost like taking aspects of Crash Bandicoot and some of the more limited platformers and really just completely changing what Sonic the Hedgehog is about, which is about the speed. It's about kind of running through Green Hill. It's about running through these different zones and collecting rings. Sonic Boom was a franchise that was kind of doomed from the start to just focus on just this whole different aspect of Sonic and make it more of that brawler platformer type style. And critics and big fans of Sonic alike just completely disregarded this altogether. It sold poorly, and it was seen as a very dark time in Sonic's history. So the Sonic Boom cartoon I heavily enjoyed. I know that many of you are probably watching Sonic Prime right now on Netflix. Sonic Boom seems to be kind of being pulled off of streaming platforms with assumingly Sonic Prime being exclusive on Netflix and then probably kind of spreading out from to different streaming platforms from there. But Sonic Prime is the new show. Sonic Prime is kind of the new thing right now, and will probably be the new cartoon for probably the next 2 or 3 years, if not more. And Sonic Boom appears to have kind of gone and disappeared. But own it on Blu-ray. Just bought this Blu-ray package. Seems to be like this was on Amazon and it seemed to be disappearing. I bought this one on deep discount. This is the entire series collection. It looks like it's going to be in a steelbook with a plastic slipcase, but let's see what's inside. Before I go into it, let me show you what's on the back. Just the cast of the main 3 characters. That's Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Knuckles is more of like a brainless brawler in this series, and Tails is pretty close to his video game counterpart as being the smart one, and kind of the most clear-headed of the bunch. You've also got, if you're looking back on the front cover, you've also got Amy there in the back with her trademark hammer, and you've also got Styx, who is a new character of the Sonic Boom franchise, who's referenced in the newer games, but not seen ever again after the Sonic Boom era of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. And of course, your classic Dr. Robotnik / Eggman, as he is called more often in the Sonic franchise. So with that, besides what's on the episodes themselves in terms of the discs, supposedly there's some comparison animatics between the initial animatic to its final animation trailers, and apparently there's some more bonus features that are included on the discs. Let's get this open. You got the plastic slipcase coming off. It looks like the title and the back of the plastic was just a part of the plastic itself. And once you take the plastic off, it reveals the initial image, and without the Sonic Boom title. And on the back, it is revealed the entire cast of hero characters in the show. And again, this is a steelbook. Go ahead and get this open. And as you can see, there are 2 discs, and it's very like classic look in terms of the discs themselves. You got the silhouette of Sonic and then the silhouette of Amy right there. And those are the 2 discs that contain all the episodes. I believe this ran for 2 seasons, and that's what's contained on the discs themselves. I'll have to do a follow-up review as to how the show looks. Actually, is there more discs here? It feels like there's more discs, or they're just kind of topped on onto one another. Yeah, there's more discs. So look at that. So I was kind of worried there that all the episodes were on 2 discs, but as you can see, there is more than 1 disc, and they're just kind of stacked up on one another. I don't want to crack the disc. Take that one off as well, and then you've got Knuckles. And is there anything underneath that? And that appears to be the last disc on that stack. And if we go to the other side, pop that one off, I'm assuming we're going to see, I don't even know what that one is. Maybe somebody help me out here. It's been a while since I played some of the Sonic games. I'm a big fan, but at the same time, more of a casual fan at the same time. Is that supposed to be Styx? Let's take a look at, do our inventory of each of this. That's Styx. Doesn't really look like her in terms of the silhouette, but I guess that Styx. Okay. And then the last disc, and probably has the special features, is the Robotnik disc. So altogether, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 discs containing both seasons of Sonic Boom. And then on the bottom or the back of the discs in the steel case is Robotnik and his robot henchman. So cool steelbook, 6 discs containing the entire series. Pop them back out before I start using these as frisbees. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I was a fan of this series. I do like Sonic Prime. The thing about Sonic Prime is that sometimes it can get a little boring. And this series, and Sonic Prime is story heavy, to be honest with you. Whereas this series was honestly just trying to be fun. There's no story, to be honest with you, on this show. It was just jokes and gags. I think there was one case where I think Sonic was just trying to get new friends and kicked his current friends to the curb. And then there's another episode where Dr. Robotnik was having some type of existential crisis and became roommates with Sonic and his friends. And they were just trying to kick him out because he was just being such a bad roommate. And that's the type of storylines that you got with Sonic Boom. But I did like the animation. I did like kind of the fun aspects of it, the very on the nose style to the series. It was just one of those kind of like an entry in the Sonic animated series that they've done going back to the early 90s that had its own type of identity, but didn't really try to make anything serious, didn't try to have any type of story, and was self-standing. Like, you could jump into this series and not know anything about Sonic and still not know anything about Sonic when you finish the series. But it was a fun series nonetheless. I'm glad I bought it. I did enjoy the series. Not as much as the early 90s Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons, but it's definitely something that I didn't want to lose. It was fast disappearing on the streaming platforms. I'm sure you can get it on Vudu or something like that, but I did want to get it on Blu-ray, get the highest quality look to the image that I could. And this version of the Blu-ray series appears to be disappearing from stores. It looks like it's been pulled off of Amazon. You can get it at deep discount, at least temporarily right now. But now it seems like they're selling it as a DVD. So it's a DVD collection. It's very affordable as a DVD. I think on sale I saw for like $12, the entire series on DVD. Whereas this Blu-ray might run you anywhere between $20 to $34. depending on if you can get on sale. But for any Sonic fan, definitely want to experience this show just to have like a quick laugh. Good for families, has some jokes that adults can find funny too. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I added it to my collection. I do not have the Sonic X series, but that's something that I definitely want to pick up in the future. I don't know if they have Sonic X on Blu-ray, at least in the States. It could be something that I'll probably buy on DVD. Right now, I think it's still available on Hulu, unlike this one, which seems to be fast disappearing. So again, Sonic Boom, fun series. Enjoy it. Buy it on DVD if you like, or just try to find it if you can. But definitely a fun little time. And kind of a quick way to kind of speed through the series, 2 seasons, not much story, self-standing series, and just a good time to have with your kids if you want to enjoy Sonic the Hedgehog as a family. And with that, that does my quick unboxing of Sonic Boom. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And until next time, we'll do the next kind of Sonic the Hedgehog merchandise opening, quick walkthrough or kind of initial thoughts on anything and everything to do with Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, see you guys next time.